We're about to do the two modes of sailing, pointing really high when you're under ley lines, and also pinching when you come out of the start line. The other method is to just bring the bow down a degree or two and really get the boat ripping. Firstly, we're going to do pinching. Ready, Peter?
Right, in the pinching thing, I pull myself up on the wire a bit and really concentrate on winding the main in and doing my best to keep the main in on the centre line as much as possible without stalling the boat though. So I'm constantly just giving it little eases, but we're only talking an inch or two, and then just freeing it up, yeah, then squeezing it back on.
As the helmsman, basically what I'm doing, just keeping a little bit of heel on the boat and just sailing with the jib, just with that windward telltale, just skying all the time.
We also have a little bit of lured heel on the boat the whole time, and we've shuffled our weight forward a fraction just to get a slight more waterline length out the boat.
Get the bow in, really dig in for the height.
Really helps wind the boat up. Just easing off a bit there just to keep the speed a little bit.
As you can see, with this method of sailing in a 49er, it's very slow. But sometimes you have to do it. Right, at the moment we're in the pinching mode, and now we're going to go into the bow down mode. Just bring the bow down a fraction off the breeze, get those telltales streaming. We also go a little bit flatter on the wire, and then bring the boat flat. Peter starts easing the main out the quarter a little bit.
I've lured myself now, and
we move back in the boat a little bit. Just ease the jib to get it going, and then you can squeeze it back on once she's up to speed. There we go, Peter, gust on there.
I'm now playing the main a lot more than I was. Just to keep it ripping.
Boat's also going a lot quicker now.
Weight back just a fraction more.
Yeah. Maybe go to lock in, Peter.
No, we're all right.
You sure?
Yeah. Go a little bit lower just so I can really swing it. Really just trying to give her as much ease as I dare to keep the boat ripping, but without letting the main flap. Like there, just a little bit too much ease.
As helmsman, you're basically trying to predict the gusts so that the crew doesn't have to throw the main out too far. So when you see the gust come in, you start steering up into it, and then as soon as the gust is in, you try and pull the bow down a fraction to get the boat going quicker.
And likewise, when I find that we're in the gust, I'm just trying to ease it off a little bit, just so he can counteract for his steering, pulling her away a bit, just so we get up to maximum speed. And then as soon as we are up to maximum speed, I'm looking to squeeze the main back on again. I'm always trying to do that. Every time I think we've lost a bit of speed, I'm looking to ease a bit, get the speed on again, and then wind her back in and bring the height back on.
It's also essential in racing, when we're racing, Peter and me communicate which obviously the mode we're going to be in. Whether we're going to have the bow down ripping or we're going to be going for height. Majority of the time when we're coming out the starts, we'll be going for height. And if I've made a bad ley line call, might be pinching quite hard. Otherwise, when we're free and clear of other boats, we'll generally sail in a speed mode.
Here the same techniques are being put to work in the 800. The key points to focus on are to move the weight forward and up on the wire while hardening up the leeches and inducing some lured heel. Exaggerating the mode change shows just how much height they can gain, but notice also the loss in power as Peter has to move off the wing and onto the gunnel.